Hello everyone, FluffyKathy here. Welcome to another cat reviews. Before we begin, don't forget to comment, leave a like, and hit the subscribe button with your tongue, cause why not? Actually, no! Scratch that! Don't hit the subscribe button with your tongue. Instead, just suck it up. That's right. Today we're talking about Kirby Right Back at Ya. Of course, we're talking about the one created by 4Kids. I know in Japanese it's Husha. I can do it. Pronunciation is my thing. Hashino Kirby. There we go. Got it. Boom. Mind blown. So from here on out, we're going to be talking about the 4Kids production of Kirby Right Back at Ya rather than the Japanese, because that is what I, as a person, grew up with. Of course, unlike most of my cat reviews that I do, the voice actors of the show, I basically kind of give a very quick summary of each of them and what they all do. I'm not going to do the same thing with Kirby. Instead, I'm going to give it my love and attention. Because this is my childhood right here. And I'm going to treat it like my childhood. I don't care if I'm an adult. So, Kirby Right Back at Ya. Let's see, what do I remember about this TV show? Well, for one, I remember that I watched it when I was in 3rd grade. When my friends introduced me to, of course, Pokemon, marbles, and video games in general. Kirby Right Back at Ya was one of the things I found on my own and basically spawned my love for Kirby. Literally, I love this guy. I have a plushie and a t-shirt of him from the SAC anime convention that I went to this year. I love it. They're mine. They're adorable. You can't have it. So what is this show about? Well, it has a total series of 100 episodes that air from October 6, 2001 all the way to September 27th, 2003. So, what's the show about? The show is about a cute, adorable, squishy pink puffball named Kirby. He has the ability to inhale any enemy and basically copy their ability. Now, not all enemies have an ability, and there are some enemies that Kirby will immediately spit back out and not transform into anything at all. That's an interesting concept in the show. So that means Kirby is limited to what he can and cannot eat. Pretty interesting, since all he ever wants to do is eat and sleep. So Kirby is really is a Star Warrior according to the show's lore. From the galaxy he was traveling, he was on sleep mode and eventually crashed into Dreamland. Well, technically speaking, he crashed into Popstar's atmosphere, and then eventually, just by sheer luck, he just crashed into this area known as Dreamland. Now, Dreamland has a king, and the king's name is King Dedede, with his right-hand man, Escargoon. Of course, then there's the king's left-hand man, Meta Knight, and Meta Knight's two, friends? Blade Knight and Sword Knight, I think that's what their names. I don't remember, it's been a while since I watched the show. Eventually, Kirby does meet some friends, such as Tiff and Tuff, a brother and sister that belong to a noble family that live alongside King Dedede, along with a whole, town full of weird and obscure, quirky characters. Practically in every episode, there was a monster or a problem that needed to be solved, and the only one that could solve it was Kirby in some shape or form. But there's only one small, teeny, tiny problem. Kirby can't talk. When I was watching the show, every time Kirby said pollo, I thought he meant chicken. I didn't know it was a no-nonsense word at the time, so still to this day, anytime I hear Kirby say pollo, I immediately think he's saying chicken. Kirby does his absolute best alongside his small group of ragtag friends to basically save the day. It's not really just Kirby suck something up, turn into a copy ability Kirby such as fire, blade, cutter, hammer, cook, mirror, water. Am I missing anything? Nah, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot more. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen this series. Plus, it only had 100 episodes. Only 100? That's, truth be told, I'm used to watching a television series with at least maybe 8 seasons, or maybe even less, depending on how well it did. But you have to understand something. Kirby Right Back at Ya is based on the video games of the Kirby series in general. So the fact that they were able to take the Kirby series and turn it into I would say, a rather successful TV franchise with adorable characters, with the setting just lazy and yet serious when it needed to be. I mean, hey, we got something good here, but when you only have 100 episodes, you're like, I want more. Please, give me more. Also, the fact that the voices that they chose for each character is very interesting. It's especially for Meta Knight and King Dedede, with King Dedede having some sort of Brooklyn accent, is what I've heard. I wouldn't know. I've never heard a Brooklyn accent. And then Meta Knight with a Spanish accent. Mexican accent? Meta Knight, what was her accent again? Who are these enemies that Kirby is fighting on a practically daily basis? Well, that would be Nightmare Enterprises, also known as NME. Now, of course, from the game series, I know that Nightmare poses a big threat because he threatens to steal everyone's dream. But here in the show, he's very interested in money, which I always found a little bit odd, to be honest. Of course, Nightmare has a right-hand man who is a human Kirby thing? Apparently near the, I guess, well, we'll just go with the season finale. When Kirby finally fights Nightmare, we also get to see Nightmare's, let's go with manager. Let's just go with that. The guy who always sells, King Dedede, the monsters, and I was like, hey, you should buy this monster, and it's only this much money. Yeah, that guy. The manager guy. That's what we're calling. Anyways, the manager guy turns out to be, he's probably the most human-like creature that we have, but his lower half is just Kirby's stubby feet. Which begs the question, does Kirby become something like that when he's older? Or is this a Kirby with a human outfit pretending to be something he's not? On, of course, a lighter note, I'm actually kind of sad that we never got to see Meta Knight with his mask off in this series, because I did play Kirby games when I was younger, and to this day I still play them, and I am aware of what Meta Knight is without the mask. I kind of would have liked it if there was an episode dedicated to that series of Meta Knight not having his mask and Kirby putting it on, and these two having a father and son relationship for some odd reason. And also along the fact with that Kirby is meant for kids, but adults can also enjoy this too. I mean, here I am going over again all 100 episodes, and I enjoyed them. Even though the episodes here on for kids apparently are out of order that I eventually learned. But why? Why would you put them out of order? I mean, I get it, maybe to promote something or whatnot, or to go more with calendar years, but kind of just missing a bunch of gaps. And not to mention, there were some episodes that couldn't be aired, so I had to watch them in the subbed versions of Kirby's just to find them. I don't know why, but I do see Meta Knight having that accent for some odd reason. But King Dedede with that Brooklyn accent, I don't know, kind of having a shady past. So, if you want to watch something animated, something cute and cuddly, with, of course, a side of course, adventure, fantasy, and just a little bit of darkness, watch Kirby Right Back at Ya. you will enjoy it. And if you don't, that's okay. Everyone has their own opinion. I mean, this is my childhood after all. Don't worry, Kirby. You will forever live in my heart, and I will forever keep playing you, even though I have a main deal in Smash. You're my second main. See y'all next time.